We often do our best work when we collaborate with others. If we're able to do that in person, there's this almost magical quality to collaborating that's really hard to replace. However, due to a number of factors, including geographic distance, familial concerns, health restrictions, or financial constraints, we might not be able to run an in-person workshop. That doesn't mean we can't still run a virtual or remote workshop, but the logistics challenges that come with conducting remote meetings can sometimes derail workshops even before they've started. And as a result, many folks shy away from them altogether, which can really hamper productivity and the quality of your output. So don't let these 3 common pitfalls get in the way of your next remote workshop. The first pitfall: poor choice or preparation of tools. Don't pick a tool because a famous design team uses it. I can guarantee you that introducing a new tool with a high learning curve while also introducing a new methodology or workshop activity will make the whole process inaccessible and intimidating to novices, to the point that they decide not to contribute altogether. And if the point of running a workshop is to collaborate with people, ideally bringing in people who don't normally do UX work, then we're going to miss out on those insights.
Okay, everyone, we're going to use Virtuoso Board for this workshop today. What's a Virtuoso Board? Do I need to install anything? Oh, no, you don't need to install anything. It's just a virtual whiteboard so we can put our ideas. So go ahead, create some sticky notes and share what your goal is for today's workshop. I'm not really sure how I can help out here. I'm in HR, so maybe I'll just...
Instead of springing a new tool on people, in addition to a new technique, use a tool that's already commonly used by your team or organization and prepare materials in advance. And if you're running a hybrid workshop where some folks are in person and some folks are remote, consider making it 100% remote instead. It's easy to feel left out when observing everyone else talking amongst themselves in a Zoom window. Also, fear of missing out aside, it's incredibly hard to hear what people are saying in an echoey conference room, or attributing the voices to the right people, even with separate mics on the table. By making it 100% remote, everyone's voice is heard as equally as possible. Pitfall number 2, not adapting the agenda to fit your organization's needs. Don't subject your team to an unrealistic agenda and timeline, or cut corners on warm-ups and team building to save time. Fact: between switching apps and finding files, virtual activities on a video chat tool tend to take more time than in-person activities. So this might mean tackling a single high-priority activity rather than attempting to run multiple activities prescribed by a framework. And even if the warm-ups may feel fluffy, they serve an important role in workshop facilitation and should not be cut out of your agenda. They help establish a safe space to share, which enables people to be more honest. They also give people more time to get familiar with the tool, which will boost their confidence and their willingness to participate. Ultimately, warm-ups facilitate future constructive conversation and smooth communication, which in turn can expedite decision-making and actually saves time during your workshop. And if your team members really are that busy and can't allocate the 30 to 60 minutes to a single activity, run an asynchronous workshop instead, where people can just add to a living document on their own time by a designated deadline. Finally, pitfall number 3, a failure to manage and reinforce expectations. Don't assume that everyone will follow the meeting instructions on the calendar invitation or fully participate. Particularly in organizations that are less adjusted to remote working, getting everyone to fully commit to the workshop can be a big challenge. Participants may assume it's okay to multitask during the meeting, or may plan to hide in the background by keeping their video off. If your organization is not accustomed to having video on for all meetings, then you may have to explicitly state this expectation repeatedly in the workshop invitation and in follow-up reminders, so that attendees can plan accordingly and don't show up in pajamas. Great workshops start with great preparation. And if you keep these common pitfalls in mind when planning your next virtual workshop, I'm sure you'll do great. Good luck.